Hello friends, today we discuss about some examples. First, example number 27. An angular magnification, or we can say magnifying power of 30x is desired using an objective of focal length 1.25 cm and eyepiece of focal length 5 cm. So how will you set up the compound microscope? So here the magnification is given 30, right? But here the magnification m is equals to 30. Now is desired using an objective of focal length 1.25 cm. So FO, focal length of objective 1.25 cm, and an eyepiece of focal length 5 cm. So FE 5 cm, right? So how will you set up the compound microscope? Right, now we know that the compound microscope consists an objective and eyepiece, right? First there is objective and second there is eyepiece. So the question is, how will you set up the compound microscope? So we have to find out the distance between objective and eyepiece, right? So here in this example we have to find out the distance between objective and eyepiece, right? We know the schematic diagram of compound microscope. This is objective and this is eyepiece, right? Here in this example we have to find a distance between objective and eyepiece. So we have to find out the image distance for objective, which is VO, right? VO, and we have to find out the object distance from eyepiece, so which is UE. So here to find out the distance between objective and eyepiece, we have to find out the image distance for objective and object distance for eyepiece. So we have to find VO and UE, right? So here we have to use the length equation, but first of all here we have to find out VO, but we don't know the value of UO, right? So first of all we have to derive the relationship between VO and UO, right? So here we have to derive the relationship between VO and UO first of all, alright? But here we don't know the magnification for objective, we know the total magnification, right? Or we can say equivalent magnification. So here this is the equivalent magnification for objective and eyepiece, right? So we have to find out the magnification for objective first of all, right, to derive the relation between VO and UO, right? So we know that in normal arrangement the image is obtained at the normal vision distance, right? So we know the value of normal vision distance 25 cm, right? So we can say that magnification M is equals to MO into ME, right? We know the equivalent magnification 30. MO we know the formula VO upon UO. ME we know the formula 1 plus D by FE, right? So 30 is equals to VO upon UO into 1 plus value of D 25 and value of FE 5. So here 5 25, so 5 plus 1 6. So 30 is equals to VO by UO into 6, right? So we can say that VO upon UO is equals to 30 upon 6, which is 5, right? So we get VO upon UO is equals to 5. But here we know that if we want a real image, then magnification is negative. So here we put minus. Why minus? So we can say for real image, right? So here we want a real image, so here we put minus. So relation between VO and UO is VO is equals to minus 5 UO, right? Okay, so here we have to find out the distance between objective and eyepiece. So we have to find out VO and UE, right, to find out the distance between objective and eyepiece. But here we don't know the value of UO. So first of all, we derive the relationship between VO and UO. So to find out the relationship, we use the equivalent magnification. M is equals to MO into ME. We know the formula of MO, VO by UO, ME 1 plus D by FE. Then we put all the values. So we get VO by UO is equals to 5. But here we take minus. Why minus? So this is for the real image. So VO is equals to minus 5 UO. Right. Now we have to find out the value of VO. Right. So to find out VO, first of all we have to find out UO. So this is our equation number 1. Now we use the lens formula, right, to find out UO. So from the lens formula, we know the lens formula, 1 by F is equals to 1 by V minus 1 by U. But here we do the calculation for objective. So FO, VO, UO. We have to find out the UO. So 1 by UO is equals to 1 by VO minus 1 by FO. So 1 upon UO is equals to 1 upon value of VO. We know that VO is equals to minus 5 UO, right? So minus 5 UO minus 1 upon value of FO. We know the value of FO. The value of FO is here. See, value of FO is 1.25. So 1.25, right? So here we take UO to left hand, this step minus 1 by 5 UO to left hand side. So 1 upon UO plus 1 upon 5 UO is equals to minus 1 upon 1.25. So here LCM is 5 UO. So here there is UO, so we have to multiply by 5 plus here 5 UO is there. So 1 is equals to minus 1 upon 1.25. So here we get 6 upon 5 UO is equals to minus 1 upon 1.25, right? So we have to find out UO. So we formulate UO is equals to minus 6 into 1.25 divided by 5, right? So we get UO is equals to minus 1.5 centimeter. So we can say that the object should be at 1.5 centimeter away from objective, right? So to find out UO, we use the lens formula for objective, right? 1 by FO is equals to 1 by VO minus 1 by UO. We formulate 1 by UO. So 1 by UO is equals to 1 by VO minus 1 by FO. We know the value of VO minus 5 UO minus 1 upon FO 1.25. Then we take this minus 1 by 5 UO to left hand side. So plus 5 UO LCM. So 5 plus 1 is equals to minus 1 upon 1.25. Then we formulate UO. Then we get UO is equals to minus 1.5 centimeter. Now we know the value of UO minus 1.5. Now we can easily find out the VO because we know the relation VO is equals to minus 5 UO. So from equation number 1, VO is equals to minus 5 UO. So from equation number 1, VO is equals to minus 5 UO. So VO is equals to minus 5 into, we know the value of UO minus 1.5. So we get VO is equals to 7.5 centimeter. Right. Now we know the value of VO 7.5 centimeter. So see here, we have to find out the distance between objective and eyepiece. We know the value of VO now. So we have to find out UE. So to find out UE, we have to use the lens formula for eyepiece, right? So for eyepiece, 1 by F is equals to 1 by V minus 1 by U. But for eyepiece, FE, VE, UE. We have to find out the value of UE, right? So we get 1 by UE is equals to 1 by VE minus 1 by FE. Now we know that here the image occurs at the near point and the value of near point is 25, but the image is left hand side, so we have to take VE minus 25, right? So 1 upon UE is equals to 1 upon 25, but minus 1 upon value of FE 5, right? See here, FE 5, right? So now we have to take the LCM 25 5, which is 25. So 25 LCM minus 1 minus here 5, so 5 into 5 25, so 5. So 1 upon UE is equals to minus 6 upon 25. So UE is equals to minus 25 by 6. So we get UE is equals to minus 4.17. So we get UE is equals to minus 4.17 centimeter. Right. Now we have to find out the distance between objective and eyepiece. So the distance between objective and eyepiece is equals to VO plus UE. Value of VO is, see here, 7.5. So 7.5 plus UE 4.17. So we get the distance 11.67 centimeter. So final answer is 11.67 centimeter, which is the distance between objective and eyepiece, right? So this is very easy example. We have done many examples like this, right? We have to find out the distance between objective and eyepiece. So to find out the distance between objective and eyepiece, you have to find out VO and UE. For that you have to use the lens formula, right? Okay, now we move forward to our next example. Now example number 29. For the telescope described in example 28, A. What is the separation between the objective lens and eyepiece? B. If this telescope is used to view the 100-meter tall tower 3 km away, what is the height of the tower formed by the objective lens? C. What is the height of the final image of tower if it is formed at 25 centimeter? Right. So here For the telescope described in example 28. So we have to take the data of example number 28, right? So we have already discussed about this example. See, a small telescope has an objective lens of focal length 140 centimeter. So we have to take the focal length of objective 140 centimeter and an eyepiece of focal length 5 centimeter. So we have to take the focal length of eyepiece 5 centimeter in this example, right? So here we have to take here focal length of objective FO, which is 140 centimeter, and focal length of eyepiece 5 centimeter, right? Now we discuss about this example. First of all, for A. So in A, what is the separation between the objective lens and eyepiece? So we have to find out the distance between objective and eyepiece, and we know the formula. Distance between objective and eyepiece is equals to FO plus FE, right, for telescope. So we can say that for telescope, distance between objective and eyepiece is equals to FO plus FE. So FO 140 plus FE 5. So total distance between objective and eyepiece for telescope is 145 centimeter. Okay, so this is our first case. We have to find out the separation between objective and eyepiece. So we know the formula FO plus FE, right? Now we discuss about for B. For B. Now here in B, if this telescope is used to view the 100-meter tall tower, so the height of the tower is 100 meter, 3 kilometer away, so the distance is 3 kilometer from the observer, then what is the height of tower formed by the objective lens? So we have to find out the height of the tower formed by the objective lens, right? So suppose this is our point of observation, the distance is 3 kilometer, we can say 3,000 meter. This is the tower having height 100 meter, so here the height is 100 meter, like this, right? This is something angle, we can say theta or alpha, right? Now we already discussed this type of example in example number 14, right? So here we have to find out the height of the tower formed by the objective lens. So we have to find out the height of the tower for the objective lens. So the replica of that thing is like this. This is the objective, this is the height of the tower which we have to find out, right? And this is the distance, we know that focal length of objective. Here there is something angle theta, so here in both cases the angle theta is same, right? So we know the formula of plane angle. You already studied this formula of plane angle in your standard 11, right? So we can say that theta is equals to this height 100 meter divided by distance 3,000, and here in this case for objective theta is equals to h by FO. So we can say that here theta is same. So we can say that theta is equals to, here in this case height is 100 divided by the distance is 3000, right? So we get theta is equals to 1 upon 30. This is our equation number 1. Now for objective we can say that theta is equals to h upon FO, right? So for objective we can say that from the figure theta is equals to h upon FO, number 2. So here from equation 1 and equation 2 left hand side is same, right? So we can say that from equation 1 and 2 we get, if we compare the right hand side, then we can say that h upon FO is equals to, here 1 upon 30. H upon FO is equals to 1 upon 30. Here we have to find out the height, so h is equals to FO upon 30. We know the focal length of objective, FO 140 divided by 30. Here 0 cancel, so 14 by 3. So we get height of the tower is 4.67 centimeter, right? Now for C, what is the height of the final image of the tower if it is formed at 25 centimeter? So we have to find out the height of the final image, but it is formed at 25 centimeter. So we know that this is the image due to the eyepiece, because the distance is 25 centimeter. So we have to find out the height of the image. We know the height of tower. The height of tower is, we have already calculated, 4.67, right? So we know the height of tower. We have to find out the height of the image, but the distance is 25 centimeter. So this is due to the eyepiece. So we know the formula of magnification. M is equals to imaginary height upon original height. So we have to find out the magnification for eyepiece, right? Then we use M is equals to h dash by h. So to find out the imaginary height, we have to calculate the magnification for eyepiece, right? So for C, magnification for eyepiece, right? So ME, we know the formula. The distance is 25 centimeter. So the magnification for the near point ME is equals to 1 plus D by FE. So 1 plus value of D 25, value of FE 5. So 1 plus 5 is equals to 6. So here the magnification for eyepiece is 6. Now we can use the formula of magnification. Magnification is equals to imaginary height upon original height. So we know that magnification is equals to imaginary height upon original height, right? So we can say that magnification for eyepiece is equals to h dash by h, right? So h dash upon, we know the value of h, original height is 4.67 into, is equals to h dash upon h, value of h is 4.67, is equals to ME. We know the magnification of eyepiece 6. So we can say that h dash is equals to 6 into 4.67. So our final answer is h dash is equals to 28.02, or we can say that 28 centimeter. So the height of image is 28 centimeter. So we can say that, so the height of final image is equals to 28 centimeter, or we can say 28.02 centimeter, right? So this is very easy example. We have to find out the height of final image. So we know the formula of magnification, m is equals to h dash by h, but we don't know the magnification. So here the distance of formation is 25 centimeter. So we have to find out the magnification for eyepiece. So ME is equals to 1 plus D by FE. We know the all values, so we get ME is equals to 6. Now from the formula of magnification, ME h dash by h. So h dash is equals to ME into h, or we can say h dash value of h 4.67, right? We have already find this h 4.67 is equals to 6. So we get h dash 6 into 4.67. So the height of image is 28.02, or we can say 28 centimeter. Okay, thank you.